we are live. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Respect the Craft. This is episode number 91, and I'm joined by a fellow member of Cain Industries. He is the one and only Silk E. Smooth. Good evening, sir. How's it going?
Everybody's favorite intern. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here.
Thank you. One thing I have to address right off the bat, I was speaking to Adam Cain earlier. Everybody gets this wrong. My nickname is Silky. My first name is Tony. It's Tony Silky Smooth. Everybody gets that wrong. That needs to be addressed.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to call you Tony. Again, I'm the intern here, so I wasn't sure if I'm able to say that. I just want to call you whatever's okay.
So far, I see no reason that you can't. I mean,
okay.
if you screw up a few times, then we'll go back to Mr. Smooth.
Okay, I'm so sorry about that, sir. Again, we're trying to keep this positive. I know the boss is watching, which again, I want to thank the boss because this episode is brought to you by Cain Industries. Again, we have lots to discuss on that matter.
Big shout out to Cain Industries.
But definitely, again. So for now, I'm just gonna call you Silky just to keep it short here. But again, let's get into this. Before we get into everything we have to discuss, I have to ask you, because it's your first time on the show. You heard the name of the show. It's called Respect the Craft. So I want to hear for you, when you hear that term, the craft, what does that mean for you?
To me, it means whether you're a manager like myself, a wrestler, a referee, when you go out to take your part in a show, when you're booked, you give 150%. Hurt, not hurt, you have things on your mind. Everybody's got things on their mind. Everybody has problems outside of the building. You cross the threshold of whatever building you're booked in, it's go time. Nothing else matters. Nothing. And that's, you respect yourself, you respect your promoter, you respect the boys and the girls in the locker room. Women, sorry. You have to have that respect. If you don't have that respect, in my opinion, you put your shit back in your bag and go out to the car and find that respect, or don't come back in.
Hey, there you go. And here we go. We already got a good comment here from good friend Ryan Dust saying Silky's the best manager in VPW. There you go. So
that's because he also does a podcast and he's trying to get me on it, and that's a nice try. I will give that to him. As I sip from my Silky Smooth coffee mug, available on victoryprowrestling.com. Adam Cain has stuff on there. Percy, Ryan, Anthony Gangone, and Adam Cain are all on prowrestlingtees.com.
Hey, you're welcome, support the guys. Hey, so there you go. Look at that beautiful graphic right there.
That is a great graphic. I have to admit, I'm a hard person to please, and you do good work. That was a great graphic.
Thank you.
Anthony Gangone looks like he's about to tear someone's nose straight up their skull. I love that picture.
There you go. Thank you. And here we go. We got one of the Danks in here. We got Brandon Dank saying me and Silky are best friends. Love you, pal. There you go.
I cannot be best friends, let alone friends at all, with someone with that hair. So it looks like a chia pet that someone hasn't just taken care of at all. Maybe a bonsai tree, you know what I'm saying? Come on, you know him. Nice kid, please. His father's best friend is a barber. Hit that shot, brother.
Oh man. Hey, he's trying to put you over here. A lot of the guys are trying to get you on. I see it. But hey,
I'm a busy guy.
You definitely are. There's a lot to do in Cain Industries, a lot to prepare as we're getting ready for this Saturday. It will be the 2022 Gold Rush Rumble. 20 competitors in there. We know who's winning, though. We know it's a member of Cain Industries. But I guess let's show some love to everyone else in there, because there's going to be 18, possibly 17 other competitors outside of the
there are a lot of talented people in the Rumble this year. I can't lie. There's a lot of people in the Rumble that I honestly, on a personal level, can't stand.
No.
But I don't see how a member of Cain Industries doesn't win this Rumble. I just don't see how it's possible.
Definitely not, because look at that. Let's show this graphic there. The boss himself. We got Adam Cain, the infamous Adam Cain in there. That's my pick automatically. But let's just say again, things happen. We also have the just beautiful Percy
the
Ryan.
lady killer, baby. Look at that jawline.
That is amazing. But I have to ask this because there's someone that just recently got announced that I saw when, unfortunately, the other members of Cain Industries could not be at a VPW show. We saw your services were aligned with the King of the Scots. So as the intern, I have to ask, is there a new addition to our group, to our industries, or is that just a
I managed the King of Scots at the Ron Conqueror show. Yes, I did. I spoke to Adam about that. He has no problem me branching out as long as Cain Industries is my main focus.
Okay.
As of right now, no new member has been entered into Cain Industries. There's plenty of applications. At night, I got to turn my phone off, and I know the boss does too. But we have to be selective. We just can't let anybody in. It just can't happen. But as of right now, the King of Scots is not a member of Cain Industries.
Okay. Gotcha.
We have our eyes on several people, though.
Hey, there you go. But here we go. We got KJ Mack in the chat himself. He's asking, is my pay-as-you-go contract expired come Gold Rush Rumble? Hey, again, you gotta just don't get it our way then. If that, as it's going, don't get it
we will all sit down and have a nice conversation in the locker room Saturday night. Everything's very cordial. There's no issues.
No. There you go. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like. But here we go. We got the boss man himself in the chat. I guess he doesn't like us putting him over as much. That's all. I get it. He likes to remain humble.
Man, how are you?
So, and here we go. We got Brandon Dank giving us a comment here saying, I have a question for Silky. There was a rumor going around that you don't wash your sparkly jacket. See, what kind of disrespect?
See, this is why I hate doing Beyond the Barricade. It's always about my jackets. The two of them, really. I just can't.
I don't get why would he ask that? Again, why
I wish
disparage those great
last
jackets?
time Cain Industries as a unit did their show, Anthony threw the table down on top of Papa Dank. I wish he had thrown it harder.
That's what I was hoping for. When I saw the table flipped, I just hoped it was crushing them. Because what kind of comment is that?
He wasn't even smart enough to pick up on the fact the first time he had Adam on his show and I popped in, said a few comments and walked out. Now look what happened. How did you not pick up on that? You know why you didn't pick up on that? Because you're too busy worried about my fashion sense when, you shop at Walmart.
Oh, man. But hey, again, I'll say this, though. For if Papa Dank's listening, I know Brandon is. You guys better make sure you have the check for us this Saturday. Because
I haven't gotten paid.
So
we have not gotten paid. I know the boss did not get paid because usually he's pretty good at handing out, our part of everything. I haven't gotten anything.
I sent them a few invoices. I still haven't gotten back on that. So we're gonna have to have our money.
I hope you use really short word with few syllables, because if not, we're gonna have issues.
Oh man! But here we go. Adam Cain saying Cain Industries has gone international. Hey, you never know who could be around with Cain Industries. So,
I personally think we should induct a few ladies into Cain Industries because I love the guys and all, but they're not much to look at. I think there's a few beautiful women in the wrestling world that could join Cain Industries in a heartbeat. I have a few ideas. We'll have to talk.
Hey, I have someone I want to talk about in a little bit, but let's keep it going here. No, don't worry, Mr. Cain. I'll definitely put you over. It's okay. We still got to talk about. We still have a lot to talk about here. And see, Ryan Dust agrees with the disrespect. There you go. So there you go.
Did he spell disrespect correctly? All right. Good job, kid. All right.
There we go. Make it autocorrect. Cool, that's why. There's autocorrect on this.
Oh, you ruined it. All right. I see what you did there. All right.
So, and here we go. Brandon let us know he'll be there. So again, have our money. That's all we ask.
Yeah.
Have our money set, because we will not be doing Beyond the Barricade without some donations.
Not even that thing where he gets the camera and runs up on you and wants to ask a question. No.
Oh man. But here we go. Adam Cain saying, blame that clown of a GM. Oh man.
Ooh. Oh.
Mr. Cain, let's not attack the GM. We still have a Rumble to get through. We've seen what he's done to Cade Lothbrook. We don't want suspensions just getting thrown around.
The boss man's going right for the jugular. Okay.
Oh man. But let's get into this, because again, let's talk about another person that's going to be in that Rumble that I know we're going to have our eyes on. because he's not the most liked in Cain Industries. Brother Greatness will also be there Saturday. This man, he was able to seal that victory 2 shows ago. And yeah, it's not sitting well. It's still not sitting well. So Soki, let us know your thoughts on that whole scenario with Brother Greatness. He assaulted you, which is horrible.
Let me tell you something. That sound rang in my ears for 2 days. He got lucky. We all watched that match. Adam Cain was manhandling him. He hit him with a sidewalk slam that I felt it at ringside. He got lucky. I miscalculated. Yes, the chair shot, and he was too short. Fine. Adam and I obviously are fine. We discussed it right after. Not only we discussed it and we're fine, we came out together to support Anthony and Percy Ryan in their tag team match. So yeah, Brother Greatness squeaked out a lucky win. And honestly, he should go to church every day and thank the Lord that he got through that.
See, again, it was a lucky win. Again, it's mistakes were made, but hey, this Saturday no mistakes will be made. And again, it's a clean sweep in that Rumble. We're calling it now. But oh, look at this. I guess the GM might be watching because Victory Pro Wrestling says we're watching.
I'm actually flattered because I can't even get a text back. So the fact that he's watching this, he must just like you.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I've been lucky to get a few shares this week. So I guess VPW enjoys and respects the craft. Maybe that's it. So
that's probably it.
That's what it is there.
Plus, I do have a fan or two. I have to admit.
Hey, there's everyone's a fan of Silky. We gotta love Silky Smooth. There you go.
See, this is why we like you. This is why we like you, intern, because that was bullshit. But okay.
Hey, this is why I'm here. Boss man saying Cain Industries is fine. It is. Cain Industries is more.
We're all fine.
We're all set. We're all good.
Nobody can go. Nobody wins every match. It's impossible. There's going to be bumps along the way. We're building an army. You cannot take over without an army, and we're building our army. We're learning to know each other. It's a process. Nobody's perfect. Nothing happens overnight. As much as I hate to be cliche, Rome wasn't built in a day. This is going to take time. I've only coexisted with Anthony Gangone twice. We get along just fine. Great guy. But we don't know each other that well. Mistakes going to be made. I've known Percy for years. I haven't gotten along with him until recently because he saw the light and became the lady killer. And we had no choice but to bring him in. Like Adam said, he's the future of EPW. He's young, he's ready, he's hungry. Time to go.
There you go. Which I guess let me ask about that, because this is true. The foundation was just set a little while ago of Cain Industries, but I want to ask just to get a little info for those watching at home, which they don't deserve to know this information, but hey, let's just give them a tad bit.
I'm feeling pretty good. You don't know what's in this cup, so I'm feeling pretty happy right now.
Hey, salute, just in case. I'll stick to my water just because I have to push the buttons here. But let me ask this: how was Cain Industries brought together? How did this alliance between you and the boss man Adam Cain come about?
Well, we met at a show, a VPW show, and we hit it off. And I don't, as you'll get to know me, I like very few people, and in return, very few people like me. And I'm fine with that. I sleep the same either way. Adam and I just clicked. We have several ideas about the wrestling business that are 100% the same. We see eye to eye on pretty much everything. So the idea was formed, and you have to go through certain channels. You just can't come in one day and be like, I'm managing this person. We went through the channels. We started working together. And then obviously he's going to bring in Anthony Gangone, because every faction needs a killer. Yeah. That stone cold killer. That next thing you know, you think you're winning a match. Next thing you know, you're staring up at the ceiling and wondering what the hell happened.
That's a good killer to have right there. That's
Anthony Gangone. Yeah. I've stood ringside now twice for him, and he can do some stuff, man. It's great. I can't wait to continue that and see him and Percy. Maybe him and Percy go after the tag belts. Saturday night, those tag belts are being defended. whoever wins that match needs to watch out for Cain Industries.
There you go. Hey, look at this. VPW saying all this talk about Percy Ryan being the future. Let's put him in a match against who? VPW. How are you going to give us
against who? There's like 20, 25 people there that night.
There's going to be a lot of people in there. So can we have a comment? Can we have the confirmation of who Percy Ryan is facing?
Like who are we working with? We'll take on anybody. I can speak for Percy when I say he is ready to take on anybody on the roster. See,
this conspiracy continues. They give us half information here. We would like to know everything. We're live, pal. We would like to know what's happening.
I do smell a conspiracy, and see, we're still not getting an answer. He's obviously VPW is watching, which is kind of creepy. But
we got an answer.
Okay.
I don't think I like this answer. I don't know if you're gonna like this answer, Silky.
I don't like a lot of answers, but what?
So it seems this Saturday it will be the lady killer himself, Percy Ryan, going head to head with absolute Alvin Alvarez.
You know, this is what I'm talking about. I cannot get away from Alvin Alvarez. It's almost as if it's almost like it's a joke now. We might as well. Raymond, we might as well get into the whole Alvin thing because obviously VPW brought it up.
They love to bring him up.
I will say, that smile. I can't wait to see Percy Ryan knock it right off his skull.
I can't wait as well.
I will give Alvin Alvarez, pay him one compliment and one only. He was smart enough to bring me into VPW. The Absolute Brand were a dominant tag team. But just like years past in VPW, every time, if you go back and watch, every time Alvin Alvarez has a clique or a faction, whatever you want to call them, those people end up mysteriously disappearing. They're either hurt or they just don't get booked. And then Alvin keeps on keeping on. Have you seen, where's the Giant Andre? He wants a match with Alvin. It obviously isn't going to happen. I wonder why. Because Alvin has the GM's ear, the company's ear. It's ridiculous. Oh, I see the boss man.
Yeah, the boss man's not happy. He's a little pissed right now by this announcement.
It's ridiculous. We cannot get away from Alvin Alvarez. I'm not going to stop until we end his career, or at the very least end his little run in VPW. I understand, you know, he got where he got, slapping hands and kissing babies and playing the political game. We don't do that in Cain Industries. Like I said, he gets the one compliment. He was smart enough to bring me in. And once I was not in the Absolute Brand, I don't see him as the champion anymore. Those two things run hand in hand, if you ask me.
Again, it's you know what it was? We'll give him that. We'll give him a thank you for bringing us Silky. And it's the best thing that's happened in VPW, because look at now. Look at where we're at. Again, look at the faction we're in now. Look at this amazing.
And if you notice real closely, if you look between me and Anthony and me and Adam, there's room for more faces.
There's always room. It's
we have our eye. There are two particular talents that we have our eyes on. Can't talk about it, but there are two people. There's one person in VPW and there's one person outside of VPW that we would love to bring in. There's been some calls made. You know, that video that you posted for us, thank you, by the way, of myself and Percy Ryan and Anthony Gangone. Notice Adam wasn't in that video. Adam was off doing his thing. You cannot take over without an army, and we're building an army. And what do you need in an army? You need soldiers. You need killers. You need assassins. And we have room for two more.
There you go. And here we go. Adam Cain loving it. The boss man loving it there, saying exactly. And that's what I love to see. Again, which, by the way, that video, which VPW, shame on you for not wanting to release that video. That was, again, it was a great
It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. I know everybody likes to yell, especially nowadays, conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy.
So
because if I was still with Alvin, that video would have been played that night. You see what I'm talking about. It's not just Alvin. It's certain people in VPW that the management just loves, and the rest of us, obviously can just go to hell.
There you go. And look at this, Ryan Dust. I'm gonna save reading the question because the odds are always in our favor. Why would it not be? Because he's asking because of the amount of members of Cain Industries in the Rumble. It's in our favor no matter if it's all of us, if it's that's it.
That's why along the line of this desk is just a bunch of coffee cups. I've been sleepless for days. We're going through every possible scenario of the Royal Rumble, and that takes time. I didn't even read Ryan Dust's question because it looked like a long, rambling thing, and I don't even want to know. We have too many people in this Rumble. You have me at ringside. I don't see how one member of Cain Industries can't win this Rumble. And before, you have to do the journalistic thing and be like, oh, what if the last two entrants are the Cain Industries? We have a contingency plan for that too, so don't worry about that.
I'm not gonna.
That's gonna pop up on the screen. Someone's gonna try to cause a little friction in the group. Nice try. We're too close knit. Next question. Losers.
I know that's gonna. I see now he's in the chat. I know Papa Dank's about to ask that because he's making fun of. Oh, he's glad that half the camera's focused on your face. Again, Papa Dank. Papa Dank, I'm glad you're here. Again, we're asking for our invoices to be returned fully. So
which side of my face does he want to see? The good side? Because it's all good. Listen, I'm shocked he even has the time. Why aren't you busy making gym selfies, brother? Oh, get out of here. Next question, please, intern.
There we go. Let's talk about another match on the card because I know again we have our eyes on a lot going on that night because again the winner of the Rush Rumble will be able to choose the championship match if they're choosing. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about the women's championship because again you never know who we have our eyes on in the divisions in VPW. Let's talk about the lovely champion Valentina Vasquez defending against Gabby Gilbert. I want to talk about just for a little bit about this matchup, just because I know Valentina isn't fully associated with us at the moment, but hey, that's a great champion right there.
She is a great champion. I have somewhat of an issue with her because she took the belt off Karen Bam Bam. But
I'm sorry, Silky. I know.
No. But honestly, I was prepared not to like her and just to harbor a grudge. But damn it, she's worked her way in, and I can't be anything but impressed with her. I am impressed with Gabby Gilbert because she was like, oh, we're friends, but I'm going to punch you in the back, and I want that belt. That takes balls because I'm pretty sure that they've been a tag team in other places and probably for quite a while.
I believe they're still holding tag team gold in one company.
See, like I said, Valentina has impressed me. I'm not thrilled that she took the belt off Karen Bam Bam. But it happens. Losses happen. But she's done a great job as the women's champion. I can't take that away from her. And Gabby's smart because there's an old saying. It's like, keep your enemies close or whatever the hell the saying is. But, the best way to hurt somebody is if you know them as a friend. You know all their weaknesses. You know how to get inside their head. I think she's going to fully go for that.
Definitely.
It's a mind game. Yes, wrestling is obviously a physical business, but there's also a lot of mind games. I don't know. I think Gabby's got in her head.
I think so, because even in the promo, you could see it. It hurt. It's in that promo we just saw from VPW, which again, VPW had no problem sharing that promo, which again,
boy, did she look pissed, man. And I kind of feel sorry for Gabby. Because I think we're going to see a side of Valentina we've never seen before. I think the smiling. I don't think there's going to be any smiling, slapping fans' hands. I think Valentina is. I think she's learned a lesson or two from a killer, and I think she's coming into this match to take Gabby out. And I don't think anything's going to stop her.
There we go, and here we go.
You know what they say about when you don't piss off a woman.
Definitely not, but here we go. Again, it boils down to management. A clown GM, times are changing very soon. They are. Again, the boss really does not like this GM. He doesn't. It's funny because I don't either, but
it is what it is. If he doesn't like
we're
me
trying
either.
to stay on the we're trying to stay on the good
Trying
side
to
of
be
the
positive.
GM.
You know, I'm in a decent mood. We're having a good time here. Let's be positive.
Let's try to be. But here we go. Again, these rumors. I don't know where this Brandon guy is getting these rumors. Now he's saying this, but oh wait, I can answer this rumor here. Because he says, I heard a rumor that Papa Dank was originally planned to be a part of Cain Industries. No, he wasn't originally planned. We did receive the over 100 letters, though, pleading to be a part of it.
Handwritten and very poorly spelled. Yes, I read it.
And I had to read all of those as the intern. And yeah, that was a hard first day on the job, having to read all of these letters.
Listen, we can't have him in Cain Industries. I'm sorry. He can't. There's no way he's passing the psychological exam. Number one. Number two, you know, you can't write a job application in crayon and send it in and think you're going to be part of the team. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry, Papa Dank.
I think one of those were in highlighter too. I don't know.
That's the other thing, man. He's good at what he does. I'll give him. Let's throw another compliment out there. What the hell? It's a good night. He's good at what he does. He's good at promoting himself. Continue. He is obviously not a team player. Papa Dank. He can't do it. He cannot be a part of any team that he's not in charge of. And there's no way in hell he's running Cain Industries. And if he did, he'd run it right into the ground. So you can continue to send the intern letters. I'm pretty sure the boss is going to tell you to start throwing them out. Don't even open them.
And there we go. Papa Dank's just laughing at it. He knows it's true. That's what it is. See, he even said it. He had no pen. Come on, man. We've seen the Walmart picks. Get a pen from Walmart. I think they're only $1 for a pack. And there you go.
It's back to school sales too. You could probably get 2 packs of those. Have your kid carry them in his pocket. He's not doing anything.
Well, there you go. Let's see. VPW saying how far apart? How far apart? What VPW? What are you asking us here? We need to know what are these
I'm
questions
confused
that you're asking. I'm not sure either. But here we go. Now we got Ryan Dust saying, they have a question for me. Let's see. I have a question for you. As the intern of Cain Industries, what do you bring to the table that no other intern can bring? See, Ryan, I can answer that very easily, but that is for Silky and the boss to know and for all of you to find out. I don't have to answer.
He doesn't have to answer that. And actually, that answer was all the answer you're going to get.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Silky. Again, this is why this interview is about Silky here. We're going to get back to the questions for him because we're not asking me questions here. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
So here we go. And here we go. We got Lance in the chat as well. Hey, Ray. It's Silky as well. Come on, guys.
Who the hell is Lance?
I believe he's from the Dudes Behind podcast, something like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There we go. We got more podcasts in here. Everyone wants to have Silky on as well, so everyone is coming on. So let's talk about this now, because again, like we talked about, Percy Ryan and Anthony Gangone, they got a tag team victory recently, so they have their eyes as well on those tag titles. So we're gonna have our eyes on this matchup Saturday as well, because those VPW tag titles are on the line. As former champions are in there, the Even Stevens are facing off against the Shook Crew
for the first time ever in Bayshore.
So here we go.
I have a lot of history. I have a lot of history with the Even Stevens. When the Absolute Brand were tag team champions, they were relentless. I have to give it to them. They earned my respect, and they want their belts back. They're obviously not defined as a tag team by titles, but I know that they're not happy without those belts. And I honestly, Shook better be ready. I see the Even Stevens bringing out. I don't see any laughing and smiling and joking around. I see them coming out, and I see them going, bringing it straight to Bobby and Bryce.
Definitely. And I feel like, again, it's redemption here. They want to gain those championships once again. And it's put up or shut up time. It's a huge event. They know a lot of people are going to be here for not only the Rumble, but to see the stacked card that VPW is putting together. So
I gotta give VPW credit. They always stack the card. The cards are always great. There's no way that no one can look at our lineup of our shows and be like, you get excited when you see who's coming. You get excited when you see the matchups. It's not the same match over and over again. And if it is the same people, having repeated matches, they're always fantastic.
Yeah, there's always meaning to it. That's what you want to see. You want to have that story driven. You want to see something that you're going to get your money's worth at VPW. That's again what you're going to get this Saturday, which you guys haven't already. Link in the description down below. Get your tickets for the Gold Rush Rumble. Tickets are going fast. Again, it's a Rumble night. Everyone loves a good old Royal Rumble style matchup. Get your tickets, because we talked about some of the members in there, but we still don't know who really is in there still. There's so many spots. There could be few surprises. We found out, luckily, because even the boss doesn't like him. Dan Barry's not going to be there Saturday. He drew the blank number, so no Officer Dan Barry. So that's great to hear. That crazy guy, Mike Anthony, though, he's in there. Not too fond of him. He's a little I don't
know, man. Mike's a wild card because he can do it all. He can ground and pound. He can fly, and he wants Jack's belt. He wants that title of Jack Thomason so bad. I honestly, man, Jack should watch himself. And I'm not going to go because it's not because he's crazy. It's because he's focused.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't want to hear that. Oh, he's not crazy. He's crazy. He's focused. If you watch him over the last few months, he's more focused, in my opinion, than he's ever been. He wants Jack's title, and he's going to be an issue. Like Adam and Percy and whoever else that from Cain Industries is in that Rumble are really going to have to watch out for him.
There we go. Let's see this. We got another comment here from Ryan saying, if one member of Cain Industries wins the Rumble, who do you feel would be a better opponent for the VPW Championship, Jack or... Well, at the moment, Jack Tomlinson, like VPW just commented here, is the champion. So not if, it's when Cain Industries wins. And if we decide to challenge for the VPW Heavyweight Championship, because again, the winner gets to choose whichever championship they want. So maybe one of our guys is going to challenge for that VPW Heavyweight Championship, or maybe we're watching the Big Boofa because Desmond Cole's going to be there.
And that's an open challenge.
So,
and nobody from Cain Industries has taken him up on that yet. That might have to be rectified soon.
As of yet, again, we're not going to let you guys know though.
No, just because it's an open forum and you could ask questions, there's nothing that says we have to answer them. We appreciate you taking the time to type them out. Doesn't guarantee an answer. As a matter of fact, not answering you, kind of fun.
That's the fun part though, because now they want more. And I'm just getting all the questions here, and it's like we'll pick and choose. So there we go. VPW saying stealing the belt is not the solution. Well, tell that to Mike Anthony. We're not stealing championships. We're making sure we win them when it happens.
That is also an issue now that we have, obviously, Victory Pro Wrestling has somebody watching. I don't see any title shots coming Cain Industries' ways, and we need to rectify that situation soon.
So whoever is watching, please let us know. Well, let's ask you a question, VPW, because you're watching. Thank you for watching as well. Hope you're subscribed because I haven't seen the numbers come up yet. Where is our title shots? Where is, again, look at that stacked roster right now of Cain Industries. And again, it's only growing. But when are those title shots coming? Look at Percy Ryan right there. Look at Adam Cain. Look at Anthony Gangone. Come on. How are you not giving those men championship title shots right now? They shouldn't even have to be in the Rumble on Saturday. It should be automatic title shots. But hey, we'll fight our way. We'll make it on Saturday.
It's gonna take whatever it takes. Blood, sweat, tears, hook, by crook. Whatever we got to do. There needs to be some titles brought into Cain Industries. I know the boss man is chomping at the bit for a title shot, and he deserves one. I've seen plenty of people stroll into BPW and just, I want a shot at the Big Boofa. Okay, go ahead. What's that about? You know what that's about, Ray? Conspiracy.
It really is. Again, they've tried to not only silence Cain Industries, but they're not even giving the proper due. Which again, Cain Industries has been dominating. Adam Cain has gotten his wins, but I could see Brother Greatness possibly getting a title shot like that just because he won one lucky match.
Because he's a popular guy. People like him. Adam it's not going to play the political game. Gang Owen sure as hell is not going to play the political game. Percy Ryan did for the longest time, and he smartened up. Now he does not. I am not going to play the political game at all. It's just not going to happen. So we're going to have to do things the old-fashioned way, by wins. And if we see a champion, walking into the building and he accidentally has an accident and, he gets hurt, things happen. Tournaments happen.
Hey, again,
titles get held up. Things happen.
There's always, unfortunately, some cracks in Bayshore. You never know. Good trip. Never know what happens.
You never know.
Accidents. So
accidents happen. Things happen.
Definitely do. Here we go. Saturday night, winner of the Gold Rush Rumble. Earn it. Well, again, Cain Industries will earn a championship match this Saturday, VPW. Don't worry.
Again, but that doesn't answer my question. Open challenge. I know every member of Cain Industries, including myself, because why the hell not, has offered to take the Big Boofa up on his open challenge, and phones aren't going off. You got people coming back to VPW after years, walk in the door, oh, title match. Oh, okay. I'm surprised it works this way. I'm glad that VPW is watching, because I honestly, as much as we don't get along, me and members of management, I have a great respect for what they're doing. They run a tight ship. They run good shows. It's the locker room is one of the happier places I see. Like even the people who don't get along can coexist far apart from each other, obviously, but it's a great place to be. It's a great atmosphere. They just, people who get the short end of the stick, and we happen to be 4 of those people.
And again, it's in due time. It's in due time. Like the boss man just said. Look at that. Jack is champion for now. And this is true. For now, because after this Saturday, he has a huge industry target on his back. So
he does.
Well, it's already on his back right now, but again, we have to do it by VPW's rules. We have to earn.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to earn it. That's fine. That's fine.
So, which I guess let's talk about another person. I should have pulled up his graphic, but hey, let's talk about one more person in that Rumble.
All right.
Because we have to deal with a person that was suspended because he actually assaulted VPW management. Let's talk about Cade Lothbrook being added into the Rumble. Which,
hey, they really had no choice, because I feel he was going to jump in the Rumble whether they let him into it or not. And, and he's going to obviously bring his lovely manager. And he's a wild card, man. He has nobody, by his side other than Foxy. He doesn't want anybody by his side. And there's no friend, foe. There's nothing. It's just he wants to win matches. So he's another person that they have to keep their eye on.
Definitely. And again, I'll give him that. He has outsmarted the system a little bit. And I know Foxy is definitely making sure any little decisions that are made now, she's checking every little detail. So, hey, it's good to have.
Yeah.
Again,
she hasn't been around in a while, but she's obviously still sharp as a tack and knows what to do. So she's another person that we're going to have to keep our eye on also.
Definitely so. I've made sure I have my notes ready because I'm making sure we're all set for Saturday, having all the research done of, again, a true veteran. I'll give her respect as well. A true veteran of the game. She's been a part of this business a lot longer than some even in this matchup. So we gotta look at that. But here we go. We're getting someone showing love for Percy Ryan. There you go. Jesse Danielson saying they love Percy. See, that's good.
Well, that's good. Percy deserves it.
So
I'm glad that that guy loves Percy and all. That's great.
That's good to know. But here we go. VPW say in terms of Cade's return are under seal as our legal team. Okay. So
the legal team. All right. That sounds like a cease and desist without saying cease and desist. So we'll talk about something else.
Yeah, let's change that up. Sorry about that. Again, we're trying to stay on the good side of VPW.
Who in the hell knew that VPW would actually sit down and deem some of their valuable time? I'm actually kind of flattered, and the fact that I said that out loud means they'll probably stop watching now.
This is where we lose the viewers. Like, okay,
this is when we lose VPW as a viewer. They've
acknowledged just too much here, so they're gone. But So let's get back to this though, because we kind of got cut off when Percy Ryan's match was announced. So we gotta talk a little more about this guy.
I managed him for years. Never would give me one of those shirts. Tried to charge me for one though. I was like, no thanks, I'm good.
How dare you?
Unbelievable.
What kind of look at that shirt again? Because look at that, a brand that who's in this so-called brand though?
Himself. He's the brand. His ego will not allow there to be anybody else in the brand. I told you years ago, he had two people by his side. I believe it was Jay Starr, and I do forget the other guy's name. And if you're watching, I apologize. And they both got hurt.
Okay.
Their injuries healed up, never brought back. You know, I haven't seen Andre since we were on the Dr. Cool show. Andre was ready to go. Match was never signed. How's that possible? It sounds like, again, like a conspiracy. And it's great if he wants to play it that way, where he's popular and everybody likes him. That's great. I don't know what that feels like, and I don't want to know. But he's using that to get everything he wants, and the Lady Killer is going to have to take him out. The Lady Killer's got a lot to prove. He broke out of the shadow of the Big Boofa. He went out on his own. He's been doing his thing. He beat Phil Cardigan. Phil Cardigan was the king of New York. Now him and Gangone undefeated as a tag team. Yes, it's only 1-0, but it's still undefeated.
Hey,
Lady Killer the Lady Killer is making moves, and he might have to just steamroll through Alvin on his way to championship glory.
There you go. I feel like VPW might have made a mistake here because, again, I guess they're trying to make sure Alvin doesn't get in the Rumble that night because the Lady Killer might
not make it to the Rumble. Lady Killer has a few tricks up his sleeve. Alvin may not make the Rumble. There may be an open spot. I might have to slide on in there, maybe give Brother of Greatness a little comeuppance.
There you go.
Maybe just 5 across the eye. You never know. Stranger things have happened.
Only hypotheticals. Only hypotheticals.
It's hypothetical. We're tossing ideas back and forth. Anything can happen.
There you go. But of course, Brandon Denker says he loves the Absolute brand. Brandon, let us know what this brand is. Is it even in business still?
I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive that Alvin pays Papa Dank and his little crew to constantly mention his name, or he forces people to follow him on Instagram. There's something going on there. All they do is talk about Alvin Alvarez. He didn't talk about him that much when we were all a unit. We were on their show one time, tag team champions for months. COVID interrupted a lot of that, but still, yeah. Alvin. It's ridiculous.
And there we go. Papa Dank saying, "Not today, Satan." Well, I guess he doesn't want to say.
We stopped talking about Brother Greatness like 10 minutes ago, so
I was a while ago actually. We've been going 45 minutes. You missed a lot, Papa Dank.
You missed a lot, Papa Dank.
He's taking those selfies. That's all. He's taking selfies.
He's good at it. He's doing a good job.
But again, Silky, I don't want to take up too much more of your time because again, you're a busy man. There's a lot going on. We got to get ready for Saturday. So I'm going to ask you one more question here. The last question I ask everyone that comes on, and that is for Silky Smooth. What is the end goal?
We want to take over VPW. There's multiple championships. We want them all. There's a women's champion. I might have to bring Karen Bam Bam back in, or like I said, we have our eyes on a lot of talent. We might have to bring somebody else back in. If Gabby Gilbert does somehow manage to beat Valentina, doesn't mean she's gonna be holding that belt for very long. We want to take over, and we'll do whatever we have to do that.
There you go. Again, guys, that will be this Saturday. It begins. Be there, see the beginning, because it's just the beginning here of the takeover of Cain Industries of VPW. Come down. It's in Bayshore. Check out VPW Presents the Gold Rush Rumble. Again, look at these faces right here, because very soon they're all going to be covered.
I'm sorry, but that is one fine-looking group of dudes, man.
That is.
It is. We walk into any building and all eyes are absolutely on us. And yeah, I said absolutely. And it was a pun.
Alvin's gonna love that. That's gonna be the part that he's able to just. That's gonna be the cutoff.
Alvin is far too involved with himself to watch a podcast unless he's on it. Then I'm sure he watches it multiple times, get them views up.
No, you know what's going to happen? The Denks are going to cut it for him. They're going to make sure he listens to that one part, and that's going to be a part of his promo. That's it.
I don't even have. Like I said, they're obviously secretly on his payroll. They don't. Well, he must not pay them much because I've seen their equipment, but he's obviously paying them something.
Well, if they do have that money, then again, they better make sure to pay us this Saturday. Because again, if not, Cain Industries
bring a physical copy of our invoice, and we will hand deliver it to them.
That's going to be it. So there we go. And guys, everyone watching, thank you so much for checking us out. Make sure you go follow Silky on all of his social medias. Links will be in the description down below. Also, go follow VPW. Go check them out on all their socials as they're announcing so much to go. Again, we got to be nice. Again, we want to make sure
we do. It's a good company.
So go check them out. Go follow and be there this Saturday as you'll see us there, and we'll see so much more to come. As always, thank you so much, Silky, for joining us and everyone watching.
Thank you in turn.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, Silky. But again, guys, don't forget to be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people, respect the craft, and we'll see you guys on the next one.